friends, and welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back if you are back. If you are new, hi, my name's Rabbit and my pronouns are they, them, and either way, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. So today's video, I think is gonna probably be the last inventory update before my shop launches, so I'm super excited for it. I can't believe it took so long because this is one of the first products that I was like actually done with, but because I made so many, I don't know, kept putting off making the video about them, but I'm finally here, and since there are so many, I'm not gonna like read out the entire description for every single one. I'll just tell you their name and then put the little description to the side so you can like read it while I like talk and show them to you. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into my plushies. Alright, let's get started with some of the things that I'm most excited for, which are my plushie backpack hybrids. I remember when I was like showing my bags and backpacks, someone was like, oh, you should like really make plush bags, and I was like, I am excited because I have. So this first one that I'm going to show you guys is called Lullaby, and I was so excited about them. They're like this rabbit themed plush that for the longest time I had found like the biggest rabbit at the thrift store, and he was just hanging on the back of my door for ages, and then I kept like looking at him and being like, you know, I don't really like use it as a bag, like it would probably be a cool like fun thing to DIY since I wanted to like DIY a plush bag. So yeah, this is one of the ones that I did. So Lullaby is like this kind of three-headed stacked rabbit guy. So he's got lots of eyes on the top, and then these like little ears that can fold over, and I put some safety pins, and the mouth is like stitched up with a chain and a little heart nose, and then he has like a collar bow that kind of works as like a top bow for the bunny underneath, and then the bunny underneath has like a little lace eye patch that I made that has a little sword charm in the center, so that's super fun. And then the bottom bunny is like kind of bluey green, and he has like a little ear piercing with like this acrylic coffin charm and this little spider on his head. And as usual with plush backpacks, there's not like the mostest space in the world. This one's honestly pretty good for what it is. Like you can definitely put like your phone. Let's see, what can I put in here? So phone is in there. Let's put this in there also. And this thing is like a charger thing. Okay. So maybe like better storage capacity than I originally anticipated. But still, I'm like one of those people that like needs a huge bag, so I would like hesitate to be like, yeah, it's like one of those enormous backpacks. Like definitely more of a decorative item, but you can definitely like fit your phone and like a couple of essentials in there. Maybe not like a full water bottle or anything, but like maybe like a little plastic one could probably fit. Yeah, honestly. Got a little bunny tail on the back, and the straps are adjustable, and I put like some little bracelets on the arms. Oh yeah, and they also have multiple arms because I thought it'd be fun to have like kind of like the spider situation and some little like bows and stuff around. So yeah, Lullaby's just a really fun cutie. A lot of plushes I find are like in neutral colors, like these kind of beiges and tans. And while beiges and tans aren't my usual aesthetic, I feel like it's pretty good because it's neutral and goes with a lot of outfits. So yeah, Lullaby, super fun. I'll put their little bio to the side so you can read it if you're interested. Then I have Gemini, and Gemini's the other plush backpack. I only made two, but they're both super, super fun. And they're like a little duck one that's made out of two ducks. And let me see what the sizing is. This one I handmade the straps because the original straps were like really tiny baby straps. Okay, this is another one that has like more space than I guess I originally anticipated. For sure, phone with the little coffin guy in there. And oops. Let's put the stapler in there too. Oh my gosh, and we could even fit Tiptoe. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so again, a little bit more storage capacity than I originally thought. Very exciting. So yeah, the straps are plaid and adjustable, so I think that's super, super fun. It just has the one zip pocket. Both of them just have the one compartment. It's not like, ooh, there's like a million tiny little zips. They have like a little fluffy tail, which I think is really fun, and like metal hardware and plastic kind of grommets and stuff attaching everything. And then one hat has like a little hat with like this little skull and like some grommets in the thing and a little like spike in the forehead, and I gave him little vampire fangs, which I thought was a lot of fun. And they have a pink bow and like a stitched up tummy and multiple limbs and little spikes on the other side and all the button eyes and the little stitched up mouth. So yeah, Gemini's a super fun guy. Yeah, backpack plushes are definitely something that I want to make more of if they go well. I know there's only 2, but I guess if I sell the 2, I will continue to look out for more when I go to the thrift store, just because I'm not the most confident with like sewing in zippers myself, and the straps are kind of annoying to make, and etc, etc. So if I can find backpack plushes and modify them, better for me. Okay, next let's talk about Merlin. Merlin is so freaking cute. I've shown him a couple times in little videos, but he's this little frog wizard. And he has this little face. He has this little kind of clown hat that has these frogs on it and a little fake pearl and the pom-pom and the satin ribbon. He's got a bell on his collar and a little wand and little heart-shaped buttons that go down his front. He's so cute. I love his expression so much. Merlin, I think, is one of Cage's favorites, and I just think he's, yeah, a total sweetie. Then this is Mirror and Mist, which is a fun hybrid of like clay-faced and not clay-faced plush, because some of these are clay-faced and some of them aren't. But they're kind of like this little clown duo. One of them has an eye patch, and they both have little kind of mismatched clown hats. So one is like pink with blue and the other is blue with pink. Little pearlies down them. And this one's face is very simple, yeah, just the eye patch, and then this one has the clay-faced face with the faux pearls around, lots of little ear piercings. They have a big heart on their tummy. Nothing crazy going on in the back. But yeah, Mirror and Mist I think are a really fun little pastel spooky duo. This one's really tiny and sweet and super simple. This is Lament. They're like this little puppy clown dog. They have a little heart on their hat and little like faux pearl trim on it and a little lace collar. They're just like a little sweet guy. So fun. I really like little ones like that. This is Wrath. Wrath is like a spooky little, like kind of like devilly clown bear. I like that he has very yellow eyes that are like very hollow looking and reflective. They're like red with kind of yellowy flecks. And then his hat has spiderweb lace on it and a red velvet background. Little black pom-pom, little spiderweb charm in the top. Clay face with all the shading and stuff. I gave him this little resin skull charm that's around him and a little bow. And then I just stitched a little pentagram onto his foot. He's a super sweetie, just like a fuzzy little bear. A little bit vacant-faced and very sweet, but spooky. I like him. This one's fun. When I found a little Hello Kitty plush at the thrift store, I was super excited to do something with it, and I'm honestly excited about how it turned out. This is Avarice, super tiny. We've got an eye patch, a little X'd out eye. I put a little skull bead in the bow, so she's got like a little skull and little face piercings with like the safety pins and just safety pins all around. I think originally it's like a Hello Kitty with a panda hood, so there's kind of like a panda element in there. Little chain, just like a super fun little sweetie. This is very like, I don't know, pastel goth, like reminds me of like early Tumblr days. I think it's really cute though. And this is Tragedy and Mirth, and they're a little duo of like TY plushies that I put together of the little brown cat. Is it Zip? It might be Zip. It might be a different one though. But I did want to make a couple of sort of smaller plushes because I think they'll be a little cheaper to ship. So that's why there's a lot of little guys. But they have little clown hats. One has polka dots and the other has stripes. They both have little faux pearls and little pom-pom heads, or little pom-poms on the top of their hat. They've got little ribbons around their tail and their neck. And they're just like a really fun, sweet little duo. The old school TY plush are just so cute, and I forgot I also gave them little like pearly ear piercings, which is fun. Then this is Noxx with 2 X's, and they remind me a little bit of that like Studio Ghibli, like the kind of Prince of the Forest or whatever that's like the weird deer. That was kind of what was going through my head when I was making him, but he's kind of this like spooky little pumpkin-y guy. We've got the pumpkin cutie mark, we've got a little orange bow around the wrist, we've got, I think one of the hooves. One of the hooves has a little leaf stitched into it. He's got skeleton horns and a little clown hat behind it with little pom-poms, little orange ear piercings, this spooky little clay face, and this orange jack-o'-lantern kind of pinned onto him. He's a fun one. A little, yeah, strange and spooky, but I feel like he'd be really fun in a little Halloween display. I did make a couple of Halloween-y kind of themed guys because I couldn't resist, and that's always one of my favorite aesthetics is like Halloween. So this is Sable. Sable's like this little black teddy bear pumpkin guy. So orange hat, little leaf felt earpieces, the clay face with the super yellow shiny eyes. I love this. I put some like reflective paper behind the glass, so it's very, very shiny and pretty in my opinion. And then his little bell is shaped like a jack-o'-lantern. He's got this little felt jack-o'-lantern on his tummy, a little bracelet that I made for him. Just like a super fun little guy. And yeah, he's like kind of a little clown, kind of a little spooky Halloween friend. Whatever. This is a super simple Halloween friend, but I think he's so cute. This is Jest. He reminds me just so much of like a little old school teddy bear. I gave him a teeny tiny orange jack-o'-lantern charm on his chest. He's got an orange bow, extra eyes. He's holding a little spider friend, and he has a little clown hat. So fun. Super, super simple, but Cage was like, some of them I was worried that they were too simple, but Cage was saying like some people just like the more simple aesthetics, and it's like nice to have kind of some options and some variety. So as much as I like sometimes going over the top and like adding like all the pearls and all the things and all the wild stuff, sometimes simple is the way to go. Then this is Twist, another clay-faced Halloween guy. I think this is my last Halloween guy that I made for now. He's got a little pumpkin head, a little orange face with bats in his eyes. He's got a spider on his forehead. Again, the like super blank vacant stare, which I just love for these kind of like spooky little plushies. Because of the orange pumpkin situation, I wanted to give him like a frilly green collar to complement the orange of the everything. And he's got a big black and white skull on his tummy and little green paws and a little tin jack-o'-lantern bucket for all his trick-or-treating needs. And he has little bats in his ears. So yeah, a super fun trick-or-treaty friend. I love little Halloween friends, I love little clown friends, all the aesthetics. This is Echo, another little TUI friend. I love the little angel bears, and it's just so fun to make them spooky. So yeah, got the holographic wings, the little holographic halos. One has like kind of spider eyes and one has an eye patch with a little pearl gem on it. I stitched just black stitch details down the center, and he has like a little heart pinned onto his chest. Got some pearly bracelets and a little heart ear piercing in one ear. This little angel cherub charm around the ribbon on the neck. And just like, this feels very like coquette, like adorable. I feel like traumacore is what they call it, but that doesn't feel like accurate to this. But it's like, yeah, just like that moru to like creepy, cute, adorable pastel, but also sweet. And yeah, you know, those like pictures of like abandoned bassinets and broken dolls and like bruised knees. It like feels very much in that aesthetic, so yeah. Let's talk about another simple one. This is Claude. Claude I made forever ago. I think this was one of the original ones from my plush video. He's just a little lamb and bunny that I got put together, and I always was like, maybe I need to do more with Claude. I'm kind of happy as is, honestly. They're just like this very adorable, sleepy, sweet little duo. Bunny, lamb, stitched together bodies, stitched together heads, little hat, little bow, super cuddly. Yeah, a very sweet, sweet little friend. And Claude is French. This is Moon. They're like this pastel, plushy, clay-faced creature. They've got like the pearls around their face, super sparkly eyes, all the yellow and pink makeup, and tons of glitter on their face as well. I gave them lots of little ear piercings in their ears with like fun beads and charms, little clown hat, little clown ruff, and all the pastel fur. We've got the ankle pom-poms and this little bracelet with all the pastel beads. I think they're super, super cute. Yeah, like I said, clown aesthetics and pastel aesthetics, one of my favorites. So that's Moon. Ooh, this one's fun. This is Rosemary, and they're like a little posable bunny. Their legs go so they can sit. And I think, yeah, their ears are very posable as well, because I think they've got wire in there. One head has the eye patch and the button eye. The other has kind of like the spider eye situation. We've got a little spider charm on the choker, pink stitches down the front and the back, a bunch of little safety pins up the ears, and a little cross ear piercing, and then I think I put a cross, yeah, also in the forehead of this one. Rosemary's so freaking fun. This is what I was talking about with those like kind of more neutral toned plushes, but sometimes they're fun because they have that more like vintage kind of aesthetic. Like it feels like old abandoned toys they got like stitched together and now are like being like a creepy cute little monster, so I really like it. That's Rosemary, a super sweetie. I like them a lot, and the posability is just so much fun. Next we've got Valentine. Valentine's another little TY bear, so cute. I think he's kind of like a little punk rocker. Definitely enjoys listening to like loud blaring music. So we've got like a little spider and skull ear piercing, the little spikes down the forehead, heart nose, lots of little eyes. I gave him a little spiked collar on a ribbon backing, and we've got some hearts on the paws and a little broken heart safety pinned onto the chest. They've got little crisscrossy earrings, and I think that Valentine was one of the first ones that I made when I started like getting back into like product production for this whole thing. So one of the first, very exciting, and again very small because I was like, okay, gotta keep in mind shipping, smaller the better. Next I have Cat and Petal, and Cat and Petal are this little lamb duo that's super fun, and they're not like a backpack or anything, but they have a zipper in them, but it's really minimal, like minuscule space. You could put, what could you put in there? You couldn't put a phone in there. You could put like a little makeup product or like a little doll, or like I'm looking at a Zelf right now and like that would for sure fit in there. But yeah, got a little zipper on the back, but not super useful for anything large. And I really like the look of like red eyes on white fur, so I wanted to do like red button eyes for one of the heads, so that's what we did here. And then I added little spike horns and a little clown hat. We've got a bow with a little crucifix charm in the center, little mismatched limbs. And yeah, Cat and Petal are just a really fun and cute little duo. I like them a lot. Again, neutral colored, little back pocket, which is a fun time, but super sweet. I promise we're getting there. This one is so fun. I really like this one. Okay, this is Opaline, and they are a little seahorse friend, and they're like these two little Thai seahorses that I stitched together. One of them is like slightly smaller, but they're both really cute. They got the curly little tail with the pearls on top and a little bow around it. We have two little wings and a little resin coffin as a charm down the front, as well as some faux pearls. I gave them this little iridescent collar around their neck, which I think is really fun. They have a star on one forehead and a bunch of little pearls down the other one. They have this really sweet and demure expression that reminds me almost of like a deer in like just like the sweet, angelic, innocent way. We've got the two little hats, which I think are adorable. One of them is pink, the other is blue. One has pearls, the other has ribbon. And yeah, Opaline is just a really nice little one. They have such a nice fur color naturally like on the plush, so it was really fun to just get to play with that. This is another one that I think was from before, like from one of my original plush videos. We've got Spider. Spider's a fun little cutie. They're very like color blocked with a little spider web on the one hand and the horns and the extra eyes and little piercings and the safety pins. And what's in the ear? Oh yeah, this little like stud earring, and then these little like hoop earrings. We've got a little bracelet that says his name, all color blocked pieces, and a little star belly button. I think Spider's so fun, and I remember I made them out of a lot of like kind of the leftover pieces of other ones, so they're truly like just an upcycled creation that I love so much. Next is Mephisto. Mephisto's so cute. He's like this little wizard goat clown guy. He's got a little mint green clown hat with a pearl on it, and he's got a little star on his forehead. He has this really adorable little expression, stitches going up his tummy, little kind of bunnies on his feet, a satin mint green ribbon, big visible stitches, and just a total cutie. I love little goat plushes. They're so fun to work with. Another one that was from the original, and I think this was actually the one that I like demonstrated like how to do a plush on, so that's really fun. This is Cerberus. So I remember I just like did as much as I could on them to be like, these are all the different things that you could do if you wanted to DIY a plush. So they have multiple heads, they have different things going on all the heads, so like button eyes and ribbon mouths, piercings, the gauze on the other mouth. We've got multiple eyes and a little bat sequin, lots of limbs, lots of visible stitching, pearls on the back, bracelets, chains, ear piercings, studs, spikes, all the stuff. They're just like a total amalgamation. Chaotic. I love them. Super, super fun. Cerberus, named after the demon dog of the underworld. Okay, now we have kind of big ones left. So first is Seraph. They have a super shiny face that I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but it's very like iridescent with all the different like sparkles. They have the eyes with all the different shimmery backgrounds in them and stars in them as well. Lots of pastel coloring on the face, lots of pastel coloring on the body. They have these kind of iridescent, different colored holographic stars all throughout them as well, which is super fun. They have a clown hat and bows on their ears, a ruffly clown collar and ruffly clown bracelets. I put pearls around the satin on their feet, and they have like a little carousel horse stitched onto them, as well as like a little iridescent-y heart. Yeah, Seraph is very like angelic-y inspired, super dreamy and summery and cloudy. I also gave them some fun ear accessories. They've got like a heart and a safety pin, and some stuff going on in this one, like some stars and safety pins and stuff like that too. So yeah, that's Seraph. They have a little heart-shaped nose, little like slightly angry eyebrows, which I think is a really fun touch, and a little star on their forehead. This is Hex, and Hex was originally a monkey, so they still have their monkey tail, but I pinned down their ears and made them rabbit ears instead, so they're like this very strange little creature. But they're clay-faced, and they're supposed to kind of have a goat face that has like one black eye and one red eye with a pentagram in it. They have a little velvet hat with a spider charm and a little pom-pom on the top and little pom-poms all around. They've got a star charm on their forehead and lots of black around it. Their ears are like recycled stripy fabric on one side and recycled red velvet on the other. And they have frilly black lace collar, frilly black lace cuffs, and frilly black lace anklets. One of their feet is black and white striped. They have a little resin skull embedded in their tummy, a black heart safety pinned onto their chest, some black stitching down them, and yeah, they're like a fun, creepy little guy. They feel very much like they would fit in like an Emily the Strange kind of themed room with like all the black and the red and the black and white stripes, and like that was very much in my head when I was making them. Next, I think these are all from before, so if you've seen my old plush videos, I guess you've seen these already. So real quick, we've got Candii, the first ever Clayface plush that I made. Wild that we have come so far since the first ever one. And because of like the fact that I've learned a lot about making Clayface plush since then, they will be a little bit discounted, but Candii's really fun. They've got their little pom-pom hat, their clown hat, and their little sad clown face with a star and a moon in it and a heart. Their collar has faux pearls around it and all these ruffles, big bow with a star charm. They've got a big felt heart stitched onto them, ruffs around all of their limbs, and they're just like a real fun cutie, all the heart-shaped fur around them. They're originally a Build-A-Bear cat, and now they're just like a sweet, sad, melancholic clown. And yeah, a lot of fun. Then we have Oddity. They're kind of spider-faced on one side, horns and button eyes on the other side. They have a Care Bear tummy that's a cyclops, bow, lots of fun jewelry and ear piercings and just colorful things. They're like part tie body and part just this like blue random bear that I found. They have a little Hello Kitty band-aid on them, which I think is like a cute fun touch, and yeah, they're just a lot of fun. So I have a couple of them that were from before because I took them to my market and they didn't sell there, so that's why I'm trying to see if they sell here instead. Last but not least, we have a Lollipop, a little spooky sad clown, or a little spooky slightly angry clown. I love that they have like a little kind of like face. I think it's a lot of fun. They have a little clown hat with beads around it, this little clay face that's like a little bit defiant looking, and we have little like star sparkles painted on. The clown ruff with all of the pom-poms, butterfly that's holographic on their belly button, some fun bracelets on one arm, and then the clown ruffs on the legs. Their fur is like bluey and purpley and just like a very interesting, fun collection of colors. So that was all I got for you today. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. That was really fun to go through everyone, and I'm excited to have them eventually be available all on the website to be adopted. I can't wait to send them out and have them find their new homes, so it's really exciting for me. I hope it was fun for you to watch this video and read all about them, hopefully, and see their pictures and stuff. It was so fun to make them, and I can't wait to get them out so I can make space for more. Yeah, super fun time. Thank you again for watching, especially till the end. It always means so much to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or whenever it happens to be that you are catching this today. And other than that, I hope to catch you in the next one. Alright, thanks again for watching, and bye for now. Bye!